Alright, hello, welcome back. Now, I feel that this has been a bit of a long time coming, and I don't know how it took me this long to make this video. Sonic 4, it's happening. It's something that's going to happen. We're getting it in, like, 2 years from now. And with the reveals that we've got in post-credit scenes, I feel like we kind of need to make this video. Predictions for Sonic the Hedgehog 4. What do you think is going to happen? Now, the main reason I'm putting this out there is, like all of my other prediction videos, is so eventually, when Sonic 4 does come out 2 years from now, we'll be able to look back at this video and see how much stuff I got wrong and how much I got right. Let me tell you the parts that I know I'm going to get right, okay? The movie's going to feature Metal Sonic and Amy. I think I'm right about that. Now, this is something I'm just going to put out there. I haven't seen many people mention it when coming to predict Sonic 4, but I'm very sure that a Sonic and Shadow meetup is, like, guaranteed. I'm pretty sure they will cross paths again. Why do I think this? Well, of course, we know, number one, Shadow actually is alive. We saw it at the end of Sonic 3, when he was initially going to sacrifice himself to save the world. So, obviously, looking at him through Sonic's eyes, he's a good guy. So, let's say Sonic did find out that Shadow still existed. I don't think they're going to want to fight each other. They've settled it, they're cool, and they're friendly. And also, the main reason I say this is because the Chaos Emeralds, I believe, are split between Sonic and Shadow. Now, this might sound a bit weird and a bit stupid, but stick with me here. When Sonic goes Super Sonic and Shadow goes Super Shadow, you can see that they both use the Chaos Emeralds together. However, when they go out of their super forms and they go back to normal, we don't see the Chaos Emeralds ever again. Sonic hasn't got them back at home. Shadow doesn't have them back in this weird desert island that he's in. They just poof. Disappear. They don't exist anymore. And the reason why I think that is because I believe that since they technically both use the same power, the Chaos Emeralds were split between them. Now, yes, there are 7, so you're probably wondering, how does the split work? Well, I'm just going to say it's 3.5. I don't know. They cut a Chaos Emerald in half. Why not? So in order to use its power once again, they are going to have to find each other and, I don't know, dap up again to make it happen. When it comes to Shadow actually working with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, I feel like that's probably going to be something that we're going to see developed a little bit more in some spin-offs. And yes, I might have a video coming out about the Shadow and Knuckles spin-off. Potentially, who knows? Now, I also believe that the bad and good futures and the past and all of that stuff from Sonic CD will be included in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I think time travel is gonna happen. Since how do you time travel in Sonic CD? Well, you run. You run really quick. That's like the one thing Sonic does. And calculating from Green Hills to New York, we can see that Sonic ran like 2,000 miles. And another interesting thing that I've not seen many people mention, or basically anyone really talk about, is the music when they're building up to do the final race before the Sonic 3 logo appears and then the credits appear. What's that called? Well, it's on the official soundtrack titled as Green Hills Good Future, which is already like a nod to it in itself, as well as there being some concept art which literally shows what looks like a very bad future. Eggman is ruler of the city. There's like some big chaos stuff going on behind him. It looks very like dystopian. Metal Sonic is there right next to him. So it's clear that at some point during Sonic 3's development, time travel was brought up and thought about and mentioned. And it was even referenced on Sonic 3's official soundtrack. So do I think that Sonic 4 is going to be the one to finally bring it in? Yeah, I think so. Now, here's the great part. The fun theorizing part. Is the movie going to be romantic? God, I hope not. I really hope not. I really, really hope not. If I'm being real, I don't think it will be. There might be some little subtle hints and, like, you know, jabs at, hey, Sonic and Amy, they're like, you know, Amy loves Sonic, but Sonic thinks it's a little strange. Do I think there's really going to be any romantic scenes? Like, are they gonna kiss or something? No, I really hope they do. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think any romantic stuff is really going to happen in these movies because, well, the Sonic movies already have their formula basically down and nailed. Action. Like action and a family comedy sort of thing. That's what the Sonic movies have always been, and I think that's what they're always going to be. I don't think they'd switch it up for the 4th film when the last 3 have worked so well with that exact topic. And I mean, really, at the end of the day, Sonic and Shadow would work better. Of course, I'm expecting and wanting a Wade Whipple cameo. That's just kind of necessary when it comes to the Sonic movies. Maybe him doing something related to, like, bowling would be pretty cool for the people who've watched the Knuckles TV show. They'd understand, hey, that's like a reference to the show. And to the people who haven't watched the Knuckles TV show, it just looks like some random hobby that Wade's just kind of picked up out of nowhere. He's just all of a sudden really into bowling for some reason. When it comes to big fights, what do I really think there's going to be? Of course, I think there's going to be Metal Sonic and Sonic. I think that's going to be, like, the big fight, you know, that's, like, the fight. I think initially we'll just get Sonic versus Metal Sonic on their own. They'll just fight each other. Sonic will probably get beaten by Metal Sonic, surprisingly. Call in the help of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. They'll fight Metal Sonic, and they'll get close to winning, but, you know, Metal Sonic will just still escape or run away or something. And then Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Shadow, that's right, big squad, will fight against Metal Sonic and whoever's ruling him. Which I believe there are 2 paths that this can go down. It can either go down to Robotnik, and it turns out that Shadow did actually save Robotnik from the big explosion. As Jim Carrey has stated that he would like to come back for more Sonic movies, and again, if they offered him a good enough script and he felt like he had to do it, he'd do it. Or they go down the route that Eggman's kind of died in that explosion. He actually did die. Shadow did not save him at all. And we go down the route of, like, Agent Stone, kind of becoming a little bit more rebellious and trying to, you know, really fight for Robotnik's image. You know, like he wants to honor him by destroying Sonic and all of his friends. That's what he wants to do, to honor Robotnik's legacy. And it'd be really cool to see what it would be like if Agent Stone was kind of behind Metal Sonic and, like, commanding him and telling him what to do. They'll save the day, you know, they'll destroy Metal Sonic, all will be well, all will be happy, and then boom. Film over, that's it. Post-credit scene time. Now, considering that time travel has been introduced in the film through Metal Sonic and Sonic running really quick, who else is there out there in the Sonic franchise that deals with time travel? Silver, baby! Silver. Silver gets introduced. Come on. Come on, he's like the coolest character that get introduced next. Or we get some sort of cool, like, Rouge the Bat reveal where the Master Emerald is back, it's all safe, it gets picked up, and we see, like, someone fly away with it. You know, we don't see a design, but everyone can just kind of tell that it's Rouge. Or we could have both and introduce some more new characters, but personally, if we had to just have one, Silver. Come on. Come on. Silver's cooler. And there it really is. Those are my predictions and what I'd like to see in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Of course, comment down your thoughts down below. What do you think is going to happen in Sonic 4? Who do you want to see? What fights do you want to see? What plot points do you want to see? Let me know. As always, thank you for watching. And like and subscribe on the #1 Sonic movie news source. That is proven fact, by the way. That is a proven one. And I will see you in a bit. Goodbye.